Hello and welcome to Pocono Raceway, where we're here today to run the Miller Genuine Draft 500 live from Pocono Raceway in the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania. Today on the pole is the number 33 of Harry Gant. Harry Gant coming into this race currently in, I believe, he is in the 17th place in points. He's had a very rough season this year. Not running super consistent, far out of the championship hunt, but he's hoping that he can at least salvage something out of this season by getting a good start and run today from Pocono. And of course, on the second place position, it's your points leader, Dale Earnhardt. Earnhardt comes into this race after finishing, no, I thought 26th last week at New Hampshire International Speedway in Loudon, New Hampshire. Dale Earnhardt, he's hoping that he can get his season back on track here, even though he's still the points leader. One bad run could make your season get you into a consistent runs of bad runs. That was a screwed up sentence. Don't doubt me. In third place today, you have the number 25, Ken Schrader. Schrader, who starts third today, just on the top 10, just on the inside of the top 10 in points, running that 25 Hendrick Chevrolet. And of course, behind him, you can see his teammate, the rookie, Jeff Gordon. And in fourth place is Mark Martin. Mark Martin here coming into this race 8th in points, one position ahead of Schrader. He's 379 points out, the championship lead, but if he could beat Earnhardt and just keep beating him consistently every week, he could have a chance to win this championship. Mark Martin could. Starting in 5th is the number 24, Jeff Gordon, the rookie. 7th place in points, and he's the lead contender for the Rookie of the Year award as of this moment. He starts 5th today, and again, this rookie puts himself in another good chance to possibly win a race. We'll have to find out what happens here from Pocono Raceway. In 6th is the number 21. Oh, where are we? No. Number 21, a Morgan Shepherd. Shepherd, who is currently who currently runs 4th in points right now in the championship hunt, 51 years old. One of the oldest drivers in the series right now, but he's still showing that he can run with these younger guys here, and he's doing it pretty well. So he starts 6th today. 7th place is Davey Allison. Allison is in the top 5 in points, and he is also looking for a good run today. He's hoping that he can get going and hopefully have a good race from Pocono Raceway. 8th is Rick Wilson in the number 44 car running for Petty Enterprises. He replaced Richard Petty last year, who the legend who retired. He replaced him now this year. He's running the 44 car. So we'll see if Rick Wilson can possibly have a good run today. Maybe he can get his first career victory if he runs good enough. 10th is Kenny Wallace, another rookie, trying to have a good season here. He's currently not even in the top 20 of points, but yeah. And Todd Bodine is in 9th. Todd Bodine, a driver who... Oh, wait, hold on a second. I'm going to say it's supposed to be Dick Trickle. Whoops. Well, I just make more errors while we're doing this intro. So, yeah, no, that's supposed to be Dick Trickle. So pretend that's Dick Trickle. If I call him Todd Bodine again, just hit me. Okay, it's Dick Trickle. That's not Todd Bodine. So there's your top 10, so I can screw up even more. Fuel run, there's going to be at least one pit stop in this race. So they can run about 30-35 laps here. Usually, fuel multipliers on 3, so they could probably go lap like 10 to 12 laps, maybe 14 laps, but they are going to have to pit at least once in this race. I don't think they should have to pit twice. They should only have to pit once. It's a nice cloudy day.
Start your engines.
Command to fire the engines has been given. Gant, the leader here, he's going to lead them all off. You see all the mufflers fire up and spit fire out the ends of them. And we're getting ready to run 20 laps of racing from Pocono Raceway. This is a very fast track. Very difficult track to run. It's not the casual 4 corners that we were used to. We're going to run 3 completely different, distinct corners around this track. Pace car takes the hard left turn off. They pace side by side. Gant, Earnhardt, they take the green flag. You see him coming down this long straightaway. You can see him spread out to 2, 3, maybe even 4 wide down into turn 1. But then shortly they'll have to learn how to file up back out into 2 wide racing as this corner gets very narrow. That hard bump down the turn 1. Still side by side for the lead is Earnhardt and Gant. Gant looks to have the edge right now, but Earnhardt gets a run off the high line. Gant's gonna get the lower advantage there, as right now Schrader's tucked up right behind him. Now Schrader, as Gant moves to the high line, Schrader's gonna look under him. Schrader from 3rd place trying to get the lead here on the first lap in the turn 2, getting help from his teammate from Hendrick Motorsports, Jeff Gordon. Ken Schrader hasn't won since 1991. He's looking to try and get the lead here and possibly lead the first lap. Schrader has the edge of this moment. He's trying to get the advantage. But Gant fights back on the high line. It's going to be a side-by-side battle for the first lap, as Gant, the pole sitter, is going to lead lap 1 by half a car length. Half to 3/4 car length. You see the cars juke in and out back in the deeper part of the field. Gant's going to be able to clear the 25 down to turn 1. As Allison from 8th place is up to inside the top 5 now, giving a shove to Earnhardt on the outside line, trying to see if he can get a good run with him as Schrader moves up and cuts off Earnhardt for that 2nd place position. Gant's still leading this race as this moment. Gant, I believe, is another driver who's, I believe, in his 50s now, as he leads him around here once more. Battle for 3rd there between Earnhardt and Gordon, the rookie. Gant coming into the season. You see Schrader battling with Gant right now. Yeah, Gant coming in this season at the age of 53 years old. He's the oldest driver who started in the top 10, with Morgan Shepherd 2nd at the age of 51. But he's 53. If he were to win this race today, he would hold the record for oldest race winner in the sport, as he did have 2 wins last year. But now, here comes Schrader on the inside. Schrader looking. Schrader showing to have a strong car here today. Very impressive by Ken Schrader. And here comes Earnhardt now. Earnhardt's got to run under Gant as well. So we have completed 2 laps here. Gant looking to lose first and now possibly second to 2 look to be very good cars. And now here comes Allison into the picture now. Davey Allison sticking his nose in the battle for the top 5 here. And Jimmy Spencer, you see him back in 6th. Very good run for for Jimmy Spencer as well. So we come around to complete lap 3 of 20 here. When will these drivers pit? We'll have to find out. You see Gordon and Allison side by side, 2 younger drivers in the series, both looking to have very good, both have very good runs, is the words I was looking for. As Gordon peeks out. Now look at, oh my God, look at Spencer and all these guys peek out. And here comes Gant looking back. These guys are, the top 3 no one can seem to separate from one another here as they're battling. As you know, I see Allison up now to 4th. So we come around here. Earnhardt trying to draft at the 33. Now he looks under the 33 for this position here. As we're completing lap number 4. Now look at Allison make a move. Wow, Allison made a very quick move, but then quickly slots back in line for the top 4 here as they separate from the field. Spencer now up to 5th. Good job by Jimmy Spencer. As the top 4, single file, all of them. Keeping nose to tail, all of them are. Now it's going to be interesting. Who will make a move down the front stretch here to complete lap 4? Because one of them is going to make a run on somebody. Depends on who. As you see now, Spencer is running up on him. And now here comes Earnhardt. Earnhardt, very aggressive driver. He's looking to try and get that 2nd place position. But now Allison actually got a run on the outside of him. And Allison's going to try and pass him down into the corner now. Davey Allison trying to get 3rd on the outside line. But Allison's going to lose a little bit of momentum. And now Spencer's going to get under him. And now Allison's going to get back some momentum. But Earnhardt slams the door. Schrader still leads. Trying to continue leading here. As they come around. Earnhardt trying. Ooh. Battle. It's almost like we're racing at Daytona or Talladega. These guys are all just stuck together, drafting one another. And look at Gant make a move here. Gant nearly got his fender on the underside of Schrader again, but still nothing. And now you see they're kind of broke up into two distinct 2-car packs here. But I think Allison's going to try and have Earnhardt draft back up to the rear end of Gant here. As now Earnhardt pulls out of line. Now he pulls back in. And now Gant pulls out of line. He makes a quick maneuver down the turn one. And he's going to sidetrack the quarter panel of the 25 car. He's going to get him even coming off of turn one. Where are the cars behind him going to go? Allison goes low. Earnhardt goes high. 2x2 battle for the top four. Ooh, they're going to be side by side. 2 cars back. Still, Allison trying to get third, now trying to get second as Gant takes the lead in a power move through turn 2. And Earnhardt falls back. And now Allison trying to get second from here and almost put his quarter panel on the inside of the 33 here. Ooh. What's going to happen? As Allison tries to block a lower line. Oh my God, Gordon's going to try and make it 3 abreast down in the turn 1. You haven't seen that very much today. But he's going to try and do it. No, he slots back in line as Earnhardt basically slams the door on him. Allison gets second now. Schrader falls back to third, now possibly fourth as Earnhardt tries to take that third place position from him. Gant pulling away again, your pole sitter in this race. Gant, 53 years old, in the 33 car. We come back down to turn 2 now. Look at the bumps through this corner. Frost coming out of the ground every winter into the spring affects the way this track is, putting new diverse bumps into each corner every year. Pavement getting older and older every time we come here. It's only a matter of time before it becomes a repaved track, or we just race on it because it turns into absolutely a bump fest. As Allison has now gotten out into the lead here, and now has gotten just separated with just him and, oh man, look back here. Sorry, I was missing that. But now Allison is all alone with the 33, and this could be his chance for him to take the lead possibly by himself. Allison having a good run today. He's going to look for something. Look at trying to get something here on the 33 of Harry Gant. Davey Allison driving that 28 car for Robert Yates Racing. As, Allison puts half his nose out. Oh, now he puts the whole nose out there. He's going to try and dive it into the turn 3, side by side. We haven't seen very many passes made in turn 3 yet in this race. And Harry Gant's going to not have the high line run. Or is he? They're even. They're exactly even down the down the front stretch. And it's Gant that time by with 12 laps to go. Allison trying desperately to get on the inside of Gant. Keep on the inside of Gant as Gant gets a run in the corner, but Allison wants the fender there still. And here comes Schrader. Ken Schrader gets right up there, and Allison looking, I guess, again to try and make a move here. He's going to make a move late in this corner if he's going to. No, Schrader will. And Schrader's going to make a move on him for second place position. Schrader in the 25 car. He's had a iffy season. But this run today, if he could get up there and possibly battle for the win and get a win, would change everything about this season completely. Gant, at the age of 53, showed he could still get it done last year. Now he wants to show it again this year. He can still get it done. It's been complete lap 9. We should be seeing these guys pit sometime in the next 4 to 5 laps. As you see, Jimmy Spencer, he's never won a race in his career, but he's up in 4th right now. He's the highest driver to never win a race running inside the top 4. And you see here, there's your top 10. Ted Musgrave in 7th. Back down the turn 2. And look at, oh my gosh, that move by Jimmy Spencer for that 3rd place position. Jimmy Spencer, he's moving up throughout the field here. We've been green through now 9. Going to be coming to 10 this time by. Oh, I think we have possible pit stops. You see, basically everyone make the same exact move. Pitting it exactly halfway. Now, the thing is, they can pit exactly halfway, but can they make it all the way again? They probably could, but let's find out as these guys come down pit lane. Oh, my God, they're coming down pit lane at 130 some odd miles an hour. Dear God. Ooh, bumping. Oh, rear end. 52 gets wrecked by the 2. Your second place points contender. The 2 Rusty Wallace has severe front end damage, but that does not bring out caution. No, it doesn't. As you take a look here, we'll take a look at our leaders. I don't know why these guys were flying down pit lane. Where's Ken Schrader? There's Ken Schrader. He's still on the track. Ken Schrader seeing what happened here. You see Morgan Shepherd back in that second place position. He's going to be coming probably down this time by. Is he or is he not? Yes, it looks like he is. He's making that he's making that little effort too. That he's saying, yes, I'm coming down this time by. He'd be coming around the 9 laps to go. He's coming down the pit lane. We'll watch his pit stop here. He's probably doing this because I believe they don't have a pit road speed in this track. Because look, yeah, didn't realize that. Probably should have fixed that. Ken Schrader. He's going to pull into his pit stall. He's going to change all 4 tires, I believe, to make this last run to the finish. And then we're going to have to see where he comes back out on the track compared to everybody else. No cautions as of yet. That's probably for the best. It would screw up everything in this race if there's a caution under green flag pit stops. Schrader comes out first. Where is he coming out compared to everybody else? There's the leaders. Or not the leaders, but maybe they're the leaders. Oh, they're like... There's the leaders. Jimmy Spencer's up to second. Davey Allison's in third. Fourth is Dale Earnhardt. Fifth is Ted Musgrave. Sixth is Terry Labonte. Seventh is Jeff Gordon. Eighth is Ken Schrader. These guys have separated themselves from the field now. And oh my lordy. This is going to be an all 3-car battle. But those guys are still further back there. They could make it up there with 8 laps to go. Coming around now. Can Jimmy Spencer make a move on Harry Gant? And Davey Allison watches intently behind with just 8 laps to go. Gant running high. Down in this corner. Can Spencer make a move here with just 8 laps to go? And when we have a caution, possibly. If we do, it'll be interesting. Jimmy Spencer going to look, maybe. Down in this corner. Jimmy Spencer could put his nose out in the entry. No, he's going to ride right behind him. He's gonna make a move at the very last second, I'm assuming, at one of these corners. Maybe waiting, possibly, to wait for it to make his move. But I think Earnhardt's gaining on these guys slowly. As now Allison's right up there in contention now. When these guys start battling, they get really slow if they're side by side. And that could cause the pack behind them to catch them. Make this an all-out battle for a little win. And you see Jimmy Spencer drafting behind the 33 of Harry Gant. Spencer trying to see if he can make a move here. Oh no, I thought Allison was going to make a jump move out in there and try and do something. But nothing. Is Jimmy Spencer riding right behind Gant as this moment. Allison falling behind just a tad bit. Spencer, will he make a move at any point in time? He's just content in riding behind the number 33 of Gant. Oh, never mind! Dang, that was an aggressive move on exit of a corner. Let's say we're gonna go right on board with the right on board with the number 12. Here's his roof camera, or what the hell you want to call it. As we come back down this straightaway. Jimmy Spencer still riding contently behind Harry Gant with just 6 laps to go. Davey Allison riding behind in third. Allison's thinking to himself right now, because he's gaining on Spencer. He's like, man, you better make a move on him soon, or I'm going to make a move on you and then try and make a move on him. And here comes Davey Allison for second place. No. That actually gives a little bit higher of an arc into the corner for Jimmy Spencer, and that could give him a run off the exit and possibly down the straightaway here. As yes, I think behind them, the pack of cars behind them is gaining. And with 5 laps to go, Allison looks to have a faster car now than Spencer, and Spencer looks to be falling off a little bit. Gant, the pole sitter, look like he's going to start running away with this thing. But here comes Spencer back. That draft very strong and aggressive down these straightaways. Helps you get right back up to the rear into somebody. And here comes Jimmy Spencer. As the 3 cars, the top 3 separate out basically even between one another. Do we have any lap traffic that the 33 might have to deal with? No, nothing for a mile. Harry Gant trying to hold them off. Jimmy Spencer trying to give everything he's got with just 4 laps to go. Allison's like thinking to himself right now, he's going, come on, man, you got to move. We got to get going. And Spencer's giving it everything he's got. Spencer's thinking, I got to give it everything I got. This is going to be my chance to win my first career race. Gant, though, the wily veteran, at the age of 53 years old, knows exactly how to hold people off, knows exactly how to win these races. He's done it many times before. Have winning, I believe, like 19 or 20 races in his career already. Could today be another? As Spencer got a really good run on up here with less than 4 laps to go. Spencer's got to run. Spencer looking down the straightaway. Spencer, Gant, going to be side by side down to the tunnel turn. Turn 2, side by side for the lead. Can Spencer make a power move? Was he waiting this whole entire time to make the right move at the right time? Coming to 3 laps to go. Still side by side. Gant's got a run down into the corner. He'll get the run off. Spencer's taking the shorter way around the track, though, and got drafting help from Davey Allison. Side drafting Spencer is what he's doing. And Allison's going to get the draft to Gant. He's going to try and draft by the 12 with 3 laps to go. And he does it! Allison makes an aggressive move to draft by the 12, and he does it. Now, in that time by, the 4th, 5th, and 6th place cars gained a second on those guys. Allison staying in the draft right now, trying to stay ahead of the 12 now. He wants to try and set up the number 33 for a move with less than 3 laps to go. Only 3 laps. Only 7.5 miles, maybe less now, maybe 6 miles now to make a move. And you see Earnhardt moving more into the picture, more and more. As if these guys all make a mistake, Earnhardt could be there to jump on it and capitalize. But although he is in 4th, Allison now staying really far back here. 2 laps to go. Gant trying to hold them off. Only 2 more laps is what he has to hold them off for. Oh, I forgot to turn off the racing line. I just realized. Is it N? Turn it off? Nope. I don't know what it is. Less than 2 laps to go. Gant. Looking like he's possibly going to be able to hold on to this for just a lap and a half. However, the run that these guys can get could be catastrophic. As now Earnhardt's in the picture now, and Spencer's going to be looking, if those two get side by side behind him, it's all over. And I believe Gant would have won this race if they got side by side right there. But they didn't. White flag is in the air. Coming by this time by. Can Gant hold them off for just 1 more lap? He's done it 19 times today. Can he do it a 20th? And look at this. Jimmy Spencer's going to get a run on Allison. But I think Allison's got a draft. And now Dale Earnhardt's going to get a look there. Earnhardt is coming to this picture now. And Allison, I believe Allison's got a little bit of a run into this corner. But I don't believe he's going to be close enough to get a run here, as he's too busy trying to hold off the cars behind him. Down the straightaway. The Long Pond Straight one last time for Harry Gant. And now Jimmy Spencer's going to make a move into the tunnel turn. They're going to be side by side. Jimmy Spencer going to try and get that 2nd place position. And that's all Harry Gant wants to see. Gant pulling away more and more down into the final corner in the track. He won the pole. He led the most laps. And coming through the final corner, at the age of 53 years old, he's going to hold the record and increase it even more. Harry Gant will win from Pocono Raceway. Jimmy Spencer finishes 2nd. Davey Allison 3rd. Dale Earnhardt finishes 4th. And rounding out your top 5 is the rookie Jeff Gordon. 10 Musgrave gets a good finish at 6th. 7th is Terry Labonte. 8th is Morgan Shepherd. 9th is Ken Schrader. Rounding out your top 10 is the number 8 of Sterling Marlin. 11th is Mark Martin. 12th, Derek Cope. 13th, Dick Trickle. 15th, Greg Sachs. 14th, Jimmy Means. 16th is Bobby Hill and Bill Elliott. 17th is Bobby Hillman Jr. 18th is Ricky Rudd. 19th is Dale Jarrett. Kyle Petty rounds out the top 20. Rick Mast in 21st, 22nd, Jeffrey Bodine, 23rd, Michael Waltrip, 24th, Phil Parsons, 25th, Ernie Irvin, 26th, Darrell Waltrip, 27th, Wally Dallenbach Jr., 28th, Hut Strickland, 29th, Bobby Allison, 30th, Jimmy Horton, 31st, Kerry Teagues, 32nd, Brett Bodine, 33rd, Ken Bouchard, 35th, Bobby Hamilton, Rusty Walsh is finished 34th, 36th is Lake Speed, 37th is Rick Wilson, falls back from his top 10 starting spot, and 38th at the end of the field is 02 of T.W. Taylor. Here's your official standings again if you want to see them. Kenny Wallstein up out of this race. There you go. The number 33 of, oh god, we wrecked on pit lane. The 33 of Harry Gant wins the race here from Pocono Raceway. Congratulations to him and congratulations to everybody else. You'll see the official point standings at the end of the screen here. And other than that, I hope people have enjoyed this race. And next week we will be at, where will we be? Hold on. Because I don't remember the schedule off the top of my head. Next week, the NASCAR Winston Cup Series will be at Talladega, Alabama. Another super speedway, another track very big. Was what we'll be running next week for another 500-mile race. So I hope people have enjoyed. And other than that, I'll see you people next week. Goodbye.